tonight, court documents detailing inappropriate messages between a Manatee County teacher and a teenager. What we found in the records and what the school told parents.
Hillsborough County is expected to receive a more than $700 million grant to help the communities impacted by the recent hurricanes. Coming up on Tampa Bay tonight, hear what people had to say they want the money to be used for.
And Independence Day is just a month away. The city of Tampa is announcing changes, though, to this year's Boom by the Bay celebration. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Nadine Yanis, in for Wendy Ryan, who is on assignment. And Tampa Bay Tonight starts right now. Tonight, parents from one Manatee County middle school got a disturbing update after court documents reveal a teacher was arrested for sending an explicit picture to one of her students.
Your voices, your stories. Good morning, Tampa Bay. Let's get our day started. You're watching ABC Action News.
Today, St. Pete city leaders are set to vote on 3 items relating to repairs at the Trop. I'm Keely McCormick with how this could push Tropicana Field into the next phase of recovery.
And after some rain overnight, we're going through a pattern change as we head toward the weekend. I've got the latest look at that weekend forecast coming up.
And entering the race for governor, former Congressman David Jolly launches his campaign to replace Ron DeSantis. Why he believes he's the right man for Florida. Happy Friday Eve to you, Tampa Bay. Good to see you. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
Glad I heard Eve. Good morning, I'm Dia Riley. I was like, wait a minute, is it Friday? You talked about the weekend. Never too early to look ahead to the weekend.
No, I start on Monday.
Keeping you informed, prepared, and connected. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay.
Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Frank Wiley, getting you started here with new details just in on a deadly overnight shooting in Hillsborough County.
As we experienced last year, Tampa Bay is in a danger zone for hurricanes.
This storm season, get prepared.
When every mile matters and every second counts.
Trust the accuracy of Max Defender 8 on News Channel 8.
Today on BBTN, there's a visitation in Burleson County for Sheriff Gene Hermes today, and a bill that adds protections for Texas oil field thefts will be signed into law today. Another hot and humid day ahead with a small chance for showers.
Live, local, trusted. Brazos Valley This Morning starts now.
Visitation services will be held today for Sheriff Gene Hermes in Burleson County. Sheriff Hermes died last week after a battle with cancer. He served 17 years with the Burleson County Sheriff's Office.
The start of the hurricane season is almost here. Are you prepared? Join Chief Meteorologist Steve Caparata and the First Alert Weather Team as they unveil their tropical outlook for 2025. Watch the 5th season, Friday at 6:30, only on WAFB.
See them? They watch the AccuWeather forecast.
At the umbrella, we'll get some downpours.
And see him? He only checked his phone. See the difference? A basic weather app shows you a picture, while the AccuWeather team gives you the full picture.
This is why you don't get your weather off of some screen.
Spring weather changes fast.
Ready for a strong wind.
We're watching this disturbance.
Expect a shower.
Details you can't get from just any app.
An hour-by-hour futurecast.
When you watch the AccuWeather forecast on Channel 7 Eyewitness News and streaming on ABC 7 New York.
This is NBC 15 News.
We begin tonight with breaking news. 2 people have been arrested and a Mobile police officer taken to the hospital after a pursuit tonight. Now, this all happened on Overlook Road, just getting this video in just a few minutes ago.
From your local news leader, this is KQ2 News at 10.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight after the game. I'm Mary Grace Rice. New tonight at 10, as the St. Joseph Animal Shelter announced a decreased wait on holding times.
Now at 10, camp funding restored after a promise and an action plan to keep a better eye on operations. Plus, paying more for your cell phone bill, and that increase goes into effect soon.
This is WSAZ 10 o'clock news.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Taylor Eaton. First tonight, an update on funding for a camp in Kanawha County after it was discovered they were housing at-risk children on campgrounds.
Coverage you can count on. This is KCBD News Channel 11's Daybreak Today.
Now at 5, today is the first alert weather day as severe storms rolled through the area last night, and even more are expected. Plus, the severe weather season continues to unfold. There are a few ways you can prepare for extreme weather events. We'll take a look at those. And Texas Tech softball forces a winner-takes-all situation at the College World Series. A preview of tonight's historic Game 3 is just ahead. Today is Friday, June 6th. You're watching Daybreak Today. Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Angie Wynn.
Good morning. I'm Steve Devine. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. You've been busy while I've been gone.
We were busy. Right now, things are really quieting down. Some good news there. On the radar this morning, over the northeastern part of the viewing area, the tail end of a few thunder showers, which are moving out of the area right now.
Coming up next on KTBS 3 News, it made its way through the speed cams and the school zones, and now a bill limiting traffic cams in Louisiana awaits the governor's signature. Plus, you can skip to Lou, but you shouldn't skip school. And the numbers show fewer kids in Caddo are ditching class. And all the way from the fatherland, 50 Cent completes the deal to lease Shreveport Stageworks. Those stories and more on KTBS 3 News happening right now.
Live and on your side. This is KTBS 3 News at 10.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 3 News at 10. Appreciate you being with us. I'm Jeff Byford. Tonight.
Now, from Hilo to Honolulu, live, local, late breaking. This is News 8 at 10 with Howard Deshevsky and Jody Leong.
Good evening, everybody. We begin tonight with a late-breaking story from Kamehameha School.
There are reports tonight several football players there have been suspended. News 8's Russell Yamanoha joins us live.
Around Chicago, around the clock, this is CLTV News.
Hello, I'm Greg Prather. Here's a look at your around-the-clock headlines here on CLTV.
Local news. New tonight, police catch an inmate on the run. CBS 46 talks with the deputy who tracked him down. The government banned this deadly herbal supplement. So what's it doing on store shelves right here in Atlanta? A miraculous survival story. A 5-year-old alone in the wilderness after a car crash kills her mom. Plus, spring snow in Georgia? We've got your chilly Storm Tracker 46 forecast before the first commercial break.
And good evening, I'm Stephanie Fisher.
And I'm Tony Harris. A prominent Georgia doctor is at the center of an international sex scandal tonight.
Wednesday on Good Morning Atlanta, traffic issues are on the governor's plate, how he plans to ease the jams.
And you'll wake up to a cold morning. Check your Storm Tracker 46 weather starting at 4:55 on CBS 46.
Fido set on fire. These dogs' owner tells police why he doused the dogs and lit the match. You're watching CBS 46. This is Atlanta's news channel.
Wednesday at 3:30. This is Channel 7 News Scene Tonight, Tuesday, with Ken Matz, Jan Carson, Pete Giddings with weather, Jim Selania with sports. Now, News Scene Tonight.
Good evening. This is News Scene Tonight, live from the streets of San Francisco in front of Embarcadero Center.
From Seattle, from the King Northwest Network, from the nation's capital. From News Center 5, Don Matson.
Good morning. It's Friday, December 3rd. Here are the top news stories.
WCFT-TV, Channel 33, CBS in Tuscaloosa. From WCFT-TV in Tuscaloosa, this is Channel 33's 6 o'clock edition of Eyewitness News. With Dave Baird, Tammy Watford, Kip Tyner, and Rob Martin.
Good evening. Many Tuscaloosa City employees were disappointed to hear that the mayor's proposed budget does not include a pay raise for city workers. However, that does not mean that a pay increase is entirely out of the question.
This week, the City Council is expected to consider a merit pay plan, and if approved, it would mean pay raises next year. But some city workers are very critical of that plan. Philip Coleman reports.
This is WGN-TV Chicago, Television 9.
On the beat, Sunday editions of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution report widespread criminal activity in the nation's coal fields.